What if I told you that many of America's millionaires don't drive luxury cars, wear expensive designer brands, or live in massive mansions overlooking the coast? In fact, some of them may be living right next door to you, blending into ordinary neighborhoods and leading surprisingly modest lives. This idea challenges everything society has taught us about wealth and success. We often associate financial prosperity with visible displays of status, assuming that those who appear rich must be wealthy. But according to years of research into the financial habits of self-made millionaires, the reality is far different. Welcome to Millionaire Audio. Today we're diving into one of the most eye-opening books ever written about personal finance, The Millionaire Next Door. This book completely changed the conversation around wealth by revealing a simple but powerful truth. Most millionaires don't look like millionaires. Their success isn't built on flashy lifestyles, inherited fortunes, or extraordinary luck. Instead, it's built on discipline, patience, and smart financial decisions repeated consistently over time. Many people spend their entire lives trying to appear wealthy. They buy expensive cars they can't afford, upgrade to larger homes to impress others, and constantly chase a lifestyle that exceeds their income. Society encourages us to measure success by external appearances. The more expensive your watch, your car, or your vacation, the more successful you're perceived to be. But the research behind this book suggests that true wealth is often invisible. The individuals who accumulated significant wealth weren't necessarily the highest earners in society. In fact, many of them worked ordinary jobs, owned small businesses, or held positions that rarely attracted public attention. What separated them from everyone else wasn't how much they earned, it was how they managed what they earned. One of the most important lessons from this book is the concept of living below your means. This principle sounds simple, but it's incredibly powerful. It means spending less than you make, regardless of how much you earn. It means resisting the urge to upgrade your lifestyle every time your income increases. Instead of spending every dollar that comes in, wealthy individuals prioritize saving and investing. Imagine two people earning the same salary. One spends nearly everything they make, financing luxury purchases and accumulating debt. The other chooses a more modest lifestyle, saves consistently, and invests wisely. After 10, 20, or 30 years, the difference between these two individuals can be extraordinary. One may appear successful but struggle financially behind the scenes, while the other quietly builds genuine wealth. Another powerful insight from The Millionaire Next Door is that financial independence should be the ultimate goal. Many people define wealth by material possessions. They believe being wealthy means owning expensive things. But for many self-made millionaires, wealth means something entirely different. It means having choices. It means being able to spend time with family without constant financial stress. It means having the freedom to pursue meaningful work rather than remaining trapped in a job solely for the paycheck. It means sleeping peacefully at night because you know your future is secure. Financial independence isn't achieved overnight. It's the result of thousands of small decisions made consistently over time. Choosing to save instead of spend, choosing to invest instead of consume, choosing long-term rewards over short-term gratification. The book also highlights the importance of budgeting and planning. While budgeting may not sound exciting, it serves as the foundation of financial success. Millionaires tend to know exactly where their money is going. They track expenses, establish financial goals, and create strategies to achieve them. They understand that if you don't control your money will eventually control you. Many people assume that millionaires possess extraordinary intelligence when it comes to finance. However, the research suggests that discipline matters far more than brilliance. You don't need to predict stock market movements perfectly. You don't need advanced degrees in economics. What you need is consistency. Consistency means contributing regularly to investments, even during uncertain times. It means staying focused on long-term goals despite short-term distractions. It means developing habits that support financial growth year after year. One of the greatest obstacles to wealth building is lifestyle inflation. This occurs when people increase their spending every time their income rises. They receive a promotion and immediately purchase a more expensive car. They earn a larger bonus and upgrade their home. While there's nothing wrong with enjoying the fruits of your labor, constantly increasing expenses can prevent the accumulation of meaningful wealth. Millionaires often avoid this trap. Rather than dramatically increasing their standard of living, they allocate additional income toward investments, retirement accounts, and other wealth-building opportunities. Their focus remains on strengthening their financial foundation instead of enhancing appearances. Another fascinating observation from the book involves the relationship between consumer behavior and wealth. The marketplace constantly encourages people to buy more. Advertisements tell us that happiness can be purchased. Social media amplifies comparison by showcasing carefully curated lifestyles. But true wealth builders recognize the difference between needs and wants. They understand that every spending decision carries an opportunity cost. Money spent on unnecessary consumption cannot simultaneously be invested for future growth. This doesn't mean eliminating all enjoyment from life. Rather, it means being intentional about where your money goes and ensuring your spending aligns with your values and long-term objectives. The authors also discovered that many millionaires prioritize education, not necessarily formal education, but financial education. They continuously seek knowledge about investing, taxes, business, and money management. They understand that improving financial literacy increases the quality of financial decisions. Perhaps one of the most encouraging messages from this book is that building wealth is accessible to ordinary people. You don't need celebrity status. You don't need to win the lottery. You don't need a massive inheritance. What you need is the willingness to adopt behaviors that support long-term prosperity. Start by spending less than you earn. Build an emergency fund. Eliminate high-interest debt. Invest consistently. Develop patience. Avoid comparing your financial journey to others. Over time, these habits compound into extraordinary outcomes. The principle of delayed gratification appears repeatedly throughout the stories of self-made millionaires. Delayed gratification means sacrificing immediate pleasures for future benefits. It means saying no to impulsive purchases because you're committed to larger goals. While this approach requires discipline, it often produces greater satisfaction and security in the long run. In today's world where convenience and instant rewards dominate our culture, delayed gratification has become increasingly rare. Yet those who master this skill frequently place themselves in stronger financial positions. They understand that temporary sacrifice can create lasting freedom. The book also explores family dynamics and financial responsibility. Many wealthy individuals strive to teach their children the importance of hard work, independence, and personal accountability. Rather than providing unlimited financial assistance, they encourage self-sufficiency. They believe one of the greatest gifts parents can offer is the ability to manage money wisely and make responsible decisions. These lessons extend beyond financial outcomes. They influence character, resilience, and the capacity to navigate life's challenges successfully. As you reflect on these principles, you may realize that true wealth has very little to do with appearances. The person driving an older vehicle may possess substantial investments. The family living in a modest neighborhood may have achieved financial independence years ago. Meanwhile, someone displaying visible signs of affluence may struggle with overwhelming debt. This realization invites us to redefine success. Instead of asking, "How can I look wealthy?" perhaps we should ask, "How can I build lasting financial security?" Instead of pursuing validation from others, perhaps we should pursue freedom, peace of mind, and opportunities for those we care about. The journey toward financial independence isn't always easy. It requires discipline during moments of temptation. It requires patience when results appear slow. It requires confidence to make choices that may differ from societal expectations. But the evidence suggests that these efforts are worthwhile. The millionaire next door doesn't possess magical abilities. They simply developed habits that aligned with their goals. They understood that wealth isn't built through occasional grand gestures, but through consistent daily actions. So as you move forward from this video, consider evaluating your own financial habits. Are your spending decisions bringing you closer to the life you truly want? Are you prioritizing long-term security over short-term appearances? Are you investing in your future self? Remember, financial success is rarely determined by a single decision. It's shaped by countless choices made over months, years, and decades. Every dollar saved, every investment contribution, and every wise financial decision represents a step toward greater independence. And perhaps the most empowering lesson of all is this: you don't have to wait for perfect circumstances to begin. You can start today. You can choose to spend more intentionally. You can choose to learn more about money management. You can choose to build a future defined not by appearances, but by genuine financial strength. If you found value in today's video, please take a moment to support Millionaire Audio by hitting the like button, sharing this video with friends and family, and subscribing to the channel for more powerful lessons on wealth, success, and financial freedom. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an opportunity to learn something that could transform your financial future. Thank you for watching, and remember, small actions taken consistently can lead to extraordinary results.